Have you ever felt it? That creeping heaviness? Things are going well, then out of nowhere, it suddenly feels like the other shoe's about to drop. Like you're trapped on this roller coaster that's about to go over the edge. Or something minor does happen, but your brain kicks into overdrive. You start reacting to loud noises like you're being attacked. You treat a good partner like the ex who hurt you. You spiral because somebody didn't text you back fast enough. Or you squander opportunities because some part of you believes that you don't deserve it. I'm Dr. Charles, trauma expert, neuropsychologist, and neurodiversity advocate, and today I'm going to show you what's really happening inside your brain, why so many of us are being dragged down without realizing it, plus 4 essential strategies to help you understand where those feelings are coming from so you can regain control and direction in your life. Let's get into it. Before we do anything, we need to make sure that our nervous systems are regulated, that our minds are in the present, and that our emotional brains know that we are safe. Take a few minutes for yourself, silence your notifications, and find a quiet space. Let's try one of my favorite grounding exercises called squeeze and release. First, pick a muscle group. Start small, like your fists, your shoulders, or even your toes, and give them a really good squeeze, as hard as you can, for 5 seconds. Really get in there and make it count, and then let it go. Feel the tension drain out of you like letting out a plug. Let your body relax. Now, you may need to repeat this a few times, but do so as many different times as you need with as many different muscle groups until your mind really feels present and it doesn't feel like your body's fighting some battle. Then rehearse an affirmation statement like, I am safe, I am no longer a child, or I do have the courage to face whatever comes. This can help you to feel more present with your thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed. All right, once we are steady, let's consider this metaphor to help us understand our next steps. Picture your mind like a house with 2 floors. The upstairs is a living room where you think, plan, decide, and entertain new information. In the outside world, lots of things are trying to get in. Every notification, every email, every bid for your attention is like someone knocking on your door hundreds of times a day. Your brain wasn't built for this. Every knock drains energy. Every decision eats bandwidth and distracts from your basement or your subconscious mind, which is packed with old boxes, memories, traumas, moments you didn't have the time, energy, or safety to process. So you box them up and you thought you moved on. The thing is, these boxes contain vital information for helping you make decisions, for clarifying what you want out of life and understanding your direction. But when we have unresolved, painful memories that are just too heavy for us and overwhelming, we sometimes steer clear of our basements. And maybe we think this isn't too big of a deal, but over time, some of these boxes erode, they leak, and they start to warp the very foundation of our reality. Eventually, we feel like the universe has it out for us somehow. We feel lost, and we feel like no matter how hard we try, we are doomed and our house is crumbling. But it's not the universe. It's not the house. It's your core beliefs, deep, invisible rules about who you are and how the world works, and some of them need some tidying up. So on our next step, we need to bring those boxes into the light. In other words, we need to be able to access our thoughts and our feelings without becoming overwhelmed by them. If we keep shoving our uncomfortable thoughts and feelings into boxes in the basement for later, and later never comes, this repeats the cycle. Eventually, we become so busy and distracted and directionless, we can't decide who to let in and who to keep out. So when you're feeling stuck, try to create space in your mind and your body to let yourself feel what you need to feel. Your feelings and your memories and your thoughts can't hurt you, even if they're uncomfortable. That said, it is critical during this step to not take on more than one box at a time. Otherwise, we can sometimes get lost in the basement, if you will. Also, some boxes might be too heavy to lift right now, and that's okay. Even the work of acknowledging their presence is still forward movement. So, if you need to stop, that's okay. When you feel ready, when you can wrap your mind around the feeling, ask yourself the following. What happened right before I started feeling this way? What exactly am I feeling? When have I felt this way before? How did I make sense of what happened before? And lastly, how did I behave in order to cope? You may find yourself repeating patterns that started a long time ago, patterns based on younger, less wise interpretations of events that occurred before. These interpretations often go something like, if I'm perfect, then no one will leave. If I stay quiet, I'll stay safe. If I'm funny and entertaining enough, people will love me. Or what if I'm skinny? Then no one will ever bully me again. In step 3, we need to now examine those boxes with fresh eyes. Once we've identified what beliefs are causing these feelings, it's time to sort it all out. For each one, I want you to ask, where did this belief come from? Or from whom? Next, would I ever tell a friend that this is true? Then ask, What was I trying to achieve then, and how about now? In other words, are my beliefs helping me to live the life I want to live? The goal here is to see the belief for what it is, a survival tactic, perhaps useful then, but toxic now. Okay, and now we're to step 4. Here, we need to build a better organizational system. Because we can't throw away old memories and patterns of thinking, we need a better way of making sense of what happened before. Doing so will help us to make room in our lives for what really matters. So I want you to take each belief and give it a name. For example, the I'm not safe belief, the I must control everything story, or I don't deserve good things narrative. Then, alongside each, write a balanced statement that you would actually endorse today. Things like, I've survived challenges before, I can ask for help when I need it, or I'm worthy of opportunities. Keep these in a visible place to refer to whenever those old narratives start running through your mind. Next, we need to pair those balanced beliefs with small actions that reinforce them. For example, if the I'm not safe narrative pops up, phone a friend or step outside for a breath of fresh air. If the I must control everything story resurfaces, try letting something deliberately unfold without stepping in, like ordering a new cup of coffee. Over time, these experiments teach our brains that our new perspectives are useful, and doing so will help you to regain your sense of purpose and direction in life. Finally, we need to anchor all of this in self-compassion. Remind yourself that every bit of progress is real progress. Healing isn't about perfection, it's about choosing beliefs and behaviors that will help you move forward. Let's recap the 4 strategies. Step 1, ground your nervous system with exercises like squeeze and release and affirmation statements so you can hear your brain clearly. Step 2, bring buried beliefs into the light and name them. If this is as far as you can go for now, that's okay. Come back to the other steps later. And step 3, when you're ready, gently investigate the origins and costs of your beliefs. Consider their current usefulness. Finally, in step 4, create a new organizational system by pairing balanced beliefs with small, empowering actions. And don't forget to practice self-compassion every step of the way. You may not feel normal right away, but you can start treating yourself like the deserving, resilient person you are. Keep practicing these steps, and over time, you will see just how much control and direction you can reclaim. If this hit home, drop a comment, subscribe, hit the like button, and smash the bell, because next week I'm dropping a rapid reset tool to help reboot your nervous system in under 5 minutes, even if you're mid-meltdown. As always, stay safe, stay strong, and we'll see you next time.